Oh my goodness. I know this is supposed to be off the court, but I might be showing up to the games in this.
Yes! I'm here in the Sephora glam room with the most outrageous and amazing Skylar Diggins. How are you, sis?
I'm doing good. I'm excited.
I'm going to talk to Skylar about doing some off-court glam. I kind of see your vibe on your social, on the court. I feel like your off-court glam is probably somewhere in the middle from what I see on your social and what you are on the court.
The tale of two lives, you know. I wear different hats and I like to glam it up.
So I think it would be cool if I walk you through something simple that you can do on your own every day. It's going to give you the longevity that you want from your makeup, beat the heat, but also give you that radiance so that you look natural and just like you're here in Miami.
Let's get it.
All right, how would you describe your skin type? Because that's really how I usually begin. When you figure out what your skin type is and the finish that you want for your skin, everything else kind of falls into place.
I would probably say I'm a bit of a combination.
Okay.
I pretty much get a little bit oily in my T-zone, I'll say, and maybe like under my chin.
So first we're going to start with skin prep. And the most important thing that you should know is that regardless of your skin type, whether it's a day makeup, a night makeup, the most important thing is to start with hydration. I'm going to be using our 10 out of 10 Barrier Boost. This is pretty awesome because it absorbs really quickly into the skin. The thing about this product, which is nice, is that you only need the tiniest amount. Like a dime size will give you everything that you need. You know, I'm a bit older. I'm in my 50s, so I concentrate a lot of this like underneath my eyes and on my laugh lines. But for you, in your youth, you just put it everywhere. How does it feel?
I definitely feel the moisturizer.
It's super lightweight.
It's real light.
Make sure to get underneath the eyes. Super important. That's usually a place that, regardless of skin type, that it's a little bit more dry. So you want to get your ears, prep everything, your neck.
The ears. I don't think I ever did my ears before. I gotta add that one.
Oh yeah, the ears are important. The thing that always shines through is if you do your whole face and you don't do your ears, it looks like you're wearing a mask.
Okay.
Yeah. So ears are important, neck is important. Already your skin looks like super vibrant. I could see like the undertones in your skin. Like your skin is ready to receive makeup. It's such an important step.
I could feel that instantly, just like the moisturizer.
I love that, I love it. The next thing I think about is exactly what you shared with me. Like, what does your skin do throughout the day? And that's where primers are really important, because if you have areas of your face where you know you get a lot of breakthrough, a lot of oil that comes through, it's nice to prime and prep your skin for that. So I'm going to start off with this product. It's called Water Powder Serum, and it's completely invisible, but what this does is it actually keeps your skin from producing oil. You just put a few drops here. There's a little trampoline on the bottom, and use your fingers and just put it directly in those areas where you tend to produce oil. What's nice about this is that it doesn't affect your look at all because there's no color here. You can't even see it on your skin, but it's just gonna live invisibly underneath your makeup, just taking care of you throughout the day. It's super easy to apply. It absorbs super quick. And now throughout the day, this area strategically will produce less oil. So this is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. It's a universal product, and this is all about blurring the skin with the bonus of it reads your skin throughout the day and absorbs excess oil and sweat. So you have one product that is keeping you from producing oil, and this, if something breaks through, if it's 100 degrees outside, it's literally going to collect the sweat and oil for you.
So when I'm working out and stuff, this is the one.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
My Pilates classes,
yes,
on the court, for all the things.
Yes, you're gonna love her.
Good.
So this product you can use with your finger. If you're somebody who's like, I don't know how to use a brush, I just want to keep it simple. It's a balm, and it transforms into a powder on your skin.
Wow.
Yeah, so just use your fingers. Get right in there, and I'm gonna go right over that same area in the T-zone.
Okay.
And you can look immediately after I put this on your forehead is completely blurred. It's pretty magical.
That it's not like oily.
Yeah.
That's what I was, when you said balm, how you rolled it, I was expecting it to be a little more oily.
I love that you said that. You know, when I formulated this, I made it a balm because balms are easy to blend. And so it'll be really easy for you to like blend it across your skin, but it instantly transforms, and you'll notice right away. Yeah. So I'm just putting it right in the T-zone because these are the areas where we tend to have more pores. We tend to see more texture. And I put a little on the nose.
I kind of like that you don't have to have a brush either.
No.
Like, you know, get in there, you're like in there.
Exactly, super finger friendly. Now I imagine that you love like a glowy kind of bronzy look here,
yes,
you're gonna
that
be
monochromatic.
Yes. So this look that we're gonna do today is gonna be like your skin lived in with a little bit of flair. You want that radiance.
Yes.
And that's what this is gonna do. This is our Yummy Skin Glow Serum. And what's nice about this is that it's gonna double down on your hydration, but it's gonna leave your skin with this really beautiful luminosity. This is the shade Main Squeeze. And what's nice is that it's giving you this radiance without glitter. And I'm gonna concentrate this in the areas everywhere else where we...
Outside the T-zone though?
Yep, exactly. I'll do one side of the face so you can kind of see what it does. It instantly gives this beautiful radiance to the skin. You can even use this as a highlighter at the end of your makeup application if you want. It's an amazing primer as well, so it's going to grip on to whatever makeup that you put on top, but it doesn't feel sticky at all.
Exactly.
So notice the difference between this side and this side. Both hydrated, but you get this extra radiance here.
I like what you said, like the shimmer without the glitter.
Yeah, because then it looks like it's you.
Yep.
You know, believe me, there's a place for glitter.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at the look.
Right. You know, I'm really just obsessed with skin and skin looking like skin. And for me, like no matter what the coverage level, no matter what the finish of the skin, I just really like for it to look like skin. And that's why so many of the products that I design, especially as prime and prep steps, are completely invisible, so that the skin is always shining through. I'm gonna also add a little bit down the bridge of the nose because that's gonna be a beautiful highlight at the end. What's nice about all of these steps is that you can just do it with your hands.
Yeah,
this is really fast in the bathroom. 1, 2, 3. The kids could be all around you,
you know,
grabbing on your legs. Yeah.
On the move, on the go, we on the road.
I'm obsessed with just what your skin looks like right now, to be honest. It really looks like you, but more alive, more refreshed. And so what I found is that when you really take the time to prep your skin, you will use so much less makeup. So now we're gonna get into the complexion.
Okay.
Lifelike, radiant skin with all the correction you need in 2 really simple steps. Okay?
Yes.
We're gonna do a touch of concealer, and then we're gonna finish off with a tint. By starting with your concealer first, you can get rid of any discoloration, any darkness, any brightening that you need to do, and you'll see that you're gonna use a lot less makeup in the end because your T-zone kind of controls the look of your entire face.
Okay.
I'll show you what I mean. This is the Lift and Flex Concealer. Its whole job is to brighten, lift the complexion, and cover any discoloration, but it does it with a tiny bit of product. A little bit goes a long way.
That's what I'm learning. The theme of all the products are so far.
Yeah, tiny bit. This applicator makes it super easy to put on a tiny bit. And what I recommend, the best place to put this, right in the inner corner of the eye. Don't go all the way up to the eye, just right beneath. And we'll put a little bit at the outer corner as well. The outer corner gives you the lift. The inner corner gives you the brightening, okay? Now you can do this with your finger or a brush.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a brush.
Okay.
And all you need to do is tap. Now the great thing about this particular concealer is that it's self-setting, so you don't have to worry about putting powder on afterwards. And you can see just with those dots, your face is lifted. I like to say start with a little bit and add more if needed. I don't always like to go all the way up to the lash line because it really affects the natural shape of your eye and it makes it look less natural. So think a little bit, apply it a little lower, and then tap it upwards. Yeah. All right, now for the tint, less is more. I would take a dime size amount. And I like to start from the inside of the face and blend outwards.
Okay. Blending is probably where I'm most insecure, is the blending.
Yeah. Today I'm using a brush, but when you want to do this at home, feel free to use your fingers. In the areas where you need more coverage, you tap. In all the other areas, you can just rub it on. I love how this looks exactly like your skin. It's you, just with a little bit more polish.
And considering the amount of products, I do not feel it at all.
I love that so much.
It's so light right now.
Now, normally I would use a traditional bronzer, but for Skylar, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to use the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder tinted in shade 8.5. And I chose this because this, remember, is going to absorb excess oil and sweat, keep you blurred, and give you like a really natural matte finish to your skin. So it's going to work just like a bronzer, but with that extra help.
Love that.
A quick tip for where you would place this, the borderline of your hairline, just here through the hollows of the cheek. And if you want a little extra snatch, you can bring it down here to your jawline as well.
Extra snatch.
Yes.
I always like a little extra snatch.
Not that you need it. Also, remember the ears.
Okay.
Don't forget the ears. Okay. This tone actually matches your actual complexion in that area. So it looks incredibly natural. It looks like you just got kissed by the sun. It's just picking up all the tones that already exist in your body. So I see this tone on your chest, down your neck, even on your hands. Also take the excess on the brush and just bring it down the sides of your nose for a little sculpting and contour. Now that the complexion is done, we're gonna go right into eye. I'm gonna be using our Color Fix pigments. These are great because you can use them all over the face. They're waterproof, long wearing, transfer proof, sweat proof, they're life proof.
So I can play a game in this?
You can play a game in this. What's great, you can apply this with your finger or just take a tiny bit, put it on the back of your hand or on a palette. Like look how little I'm using. You need the tiniest bit. For a wash of color, something really soft and easy, I like to use a fluffy brush.
Okay.
These are so pigmented, you get all the color right away. I'm using the shade Nude 9, and I chose this color because it's very similar to the tone that we use for your bronzer. If you want to look natural, choose tones that exist already in your body and use it in multiple places. So we have this tone, we used it for your bronzer, we use it to sculpt your face, and now we're using the same tone on your eyes. Creating like a really easy monochromatic look. I'm going to use the same color underneath, right underneath your lash line. Super easy, one shade over your entire lid.
Yeah, that was quick. The eyes are tricky.
Yeah.
The eyes are tricky because of symmetry for me. And I always struggle with like trying to get them to look the same.
Well, the trick is, if symmetry is an issue, start from your lash line and blend up.
Okay.
It's much easier to create balance. All right, I'm gonna finish this off with something super quick and easy. That was Color Fix I used. This was Color Fix Sticks.
Okay.
So it's even easier. And if you know how to tap, you know how to do this. Nothing to think about, just tap and go. And you can build it up to the intensity that you like. I'm just gonna give you a little sparkle today. It's water and pearls. Super easy. I'm gonna finish off the look with a little cheek and lip. This is that exact same formula that I use for your bronzer, that I use to prime your skin, but it's in shades that are great for cheek and lip.
Okay.
So this is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder Flushed. And this tone is gonna look really beautiful. It's just gonna look like it's a part of you. This one you can start at the apples of your cheek and then blend outwards. Tap here on the apples and blend up to the temples.
Apples to temples.
Yes. You can also finish off with a little bit over the nose. I'm gonna use the exact same shade on the lip. What's cool about this on the lip is that it's gonna blur any lines that you have in your lip. You're gonna have that same tone, so you have this really pretty monochromatic look on your entire face, and it's gonna look really, really natural. This gives you that I woke up like this kind of vibe. And if you like a little shine, you can add a little gloss.
Yes.
And this is that same product, Color Fix, but in the glaze formula. So it's gonna give you a lot of shine. Oh wow, I love that. So now we'll just do some finishing touches, a little mascara, a little zhuzh to the brow. I love the way this looks just as it is, but I'm gonna show you how you can amp it up with a little bit of highlight.
All right.
I'm using the Everyday Magic palette. Now this can be used on the eye and the face, but I'm just gonna take a little of this shade and use it right at the tops of the cheekbone. I'm obsessed with this look, so we wanna lock it in so it lasts all day. So I'm gonna finish it off with the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Spray.
All right.
This is gonna set your makeup for 16 hours plus, and it's gonna give you the most beautiful blur. This is actually liquid powder. Notice I didn't use any powder on your face. You don't need it.
It feels like you didn't either.
You see this beautiful mist? And voila. The secret to this spray is you can use it like a powder. So spray it on, take a puff, just like you would a powder, and just press it in. As you tap, it accentuates the blur. No powder needed.
Love that.
All right, are you ready to look?
I think I am.
Okay. Moment of
Got
truth.
it. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. I love this. I know this is supposed to be off the court, but I might be showing up to the games in this.
Yes!
Like glam it up, glam it down. I can move around my whole day with this look.
I love that so much.
I am honored to have
This was so fun.
Thank
oh
you
my
so
gosh.
much.
You're amazing.